would be the best variation to use because it will allow me to equally target all parts.
What's up? 筋肉翻訳です。さあ今日は自分に合ったスクワットしてる特徴に合った適正な選び方見ていきましょう。スクワットはきつく追い込める種目ですよね。でもそれ自分に合ったスクワットですか？腰が痛くなったりしゃがむことが難しかったりしませんか？もちろんそれは柔軟性から来ている場合もあるんですが、今回はそもそもの骨の長さの特徴からクリスチャンさんが話をしてくれています。骨の長さは基本的には変えられないものなので、自分がどのような特徴を持っているか考えながら見てみてください。どうぞ。
It is very important to make the distinction between an exercise and a movement pattern. Like the squat is a movement pattern. Squatting down. Now the back squat or the front squat or the box squat would be exercises. So there is no reason, or it's not mandatory to do the back squat in a program or do the front squat. There are no mandatory exercises. What is mandatory though is that you need to train all the basic movement patterns if you want to optimize your performance and physique. So the squat as a movement pattern absolutely need to be in your program. Now, that doesn't mean you need to back squat. It doesn't mean you need to front squat. It means that you need to practice the pattern. And you should find the best variation that suits your body type. If I'm someone like me with short legs and a long torso, the back squat will be a very effective exercise because short legs, long torso, you can naturally stay more upright when you're squatting down. So for me, the I-bar back squat with a upright torso would be the best variation to use because it will allow me to equally target all parts of my lower body. If I were to do a powerlifting low bar back squat where I have more hip dominant squatting, where I lean more forward, it's not a good variation for me because I have a long torso. So by leaning forward instead of staying more upright, and the load is shifting forward, so it's not effective. It gives me a bad lever, overload my lower back, and I don't get the same stimulation for my lower body. If you take the opposite body type, someone with long legs and a short torso, they won't be able to do a high bar back squat with an upright torso, or the knees will shoot so far forward that it's a lot of stress on their knees. These people, actually the back squat will become more of a hip hinge. They will squat like long legs, they will squat more like this. So it loads up the posterior chain a lot more than the quadriceps. If they want to build their whole leg, if you have a long legs and a short torso, the front squat would be a better variation. Now, these people, if they have some tightness like long limbs, they might not be capable of doing a full range front squat. In that case, they might do a box front squat, doing a front squat, squatting into a box to a height that they can do without getting out of position. So there are no mandatory exercise. It's all about finding the best way for you to train a movement pattern. And you know what? It might just be a goblet squat, just holding a kettlebell here and squatting down, because you might not have the torso strength to hold a back squat or a front squat properly. It doesn't matter as long as you are training the movement pattern. But you have to understand that if I'm selecting a certain type of squat, I might need to add auxiliary exercise to compensate. For example, if I'm doing mostly a front squat, I might need some posterior chain work to make sure that everything is in balance. But really, think about it this way. Use the best variation of the pattern to fit your body type to get the maximum results. Otherwise, you're going to get injured and you're going to get sub-maximum results.
さあ、いかがでしたでしょうか？胴が長く足が短い人はバックスクワット。足が長く胴が短い人はフロントスクワット。ざっと分けるとこんな感じではないでしょうか。もちろん単純にこんな風には言えないとは思うんですが、分かりやすいようにざっくり分けてみました。僕は完全に日本人に多い胴が長くて足が短いタイプなので、バックスクワットが問題なくできます。基準がわからないかもしれませんが、だいたい胴と足、鏡で見てみてどちらの方が長いのかで判断してみてください。 みんなはどちらのタイプですか？コメント欄で教えてください。最後まで見ていただいてありがとうございます。感想や動画のリクエスト、チャンネル登録お待ちしてます。ではまた。
I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back. 'Cause you're